I want to go to war. I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is your favourite episode. Episode 85.5. This is the 0.5 episode, and it is massive, just like we are. We're going to break down some of the latest news, even though there's not much going on. But we'll break it down for you, and we'll give a spin on it. Guys, if you didn't know, the Queen died. You're joking.
This is the episode where we discuss what's trending in breaking news, and I've just heard the Queen is dead. So I just like to pay my respects, and let's have a minute silence, guys.
We don't have a minute on this body. We're absolutely
We
livid.
should do a minute silence, see how many people actually listen.
Before we get started, though, you need to rate the show.
Oh, yeah.
6 stars.
Yeah, 6 stars, and if you can't do that,
5
stars would be great.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of ratings. We're up there with the big dogs. And if you want us to get lots of money and lots of success in the future, you need to rate the show.
Yeah, well, if you want more podcasts, please rate the show.
If you want good success as well, because it's good karma. Good karma
if
comes
you
back
don't
to
rate
you.
the show 5 stars, your nan's going to snap her ankle tomorrow down the stairs.
I saw a article the other day of causes of the Queen's death. Like, she was 98
Causes?
or something. Like, she just dies of old age.
Mate, she was like, she was 96 actually, you know.
What should be causes of her old age? Like, what's she done to last that long?
Yeah, it's actually a good call.
See?
You know what's
Always
interesting?
spin it.
Apparently, the royal family is like super inbred.
Bit
Because like they used to...
actually, I'm not going to say
Mate,
that.
you're from Queensland. Don't even fucking think about it.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to get into that.
But interesting that they're... Like, that's not good for your genetics.
Well, she lived older than you did.
I'm still going, mate.
You got the asterisk next to your name.
He's done.
Not out.
Not out yet.
Not out. Hey, can I ask a question?
Yep.
Who was going to write the letter if the
That's
Queen
what I
turned
was
100?
thinking. That's what I was just thinking,
Bro, who's writing it?
You know
the
what?
king.
I had to
Well,
ring up
the
Boss
king.
Man
The
on my own
king.
phone.
There is
rang.
no king. There was no
Hey.
king. She's the queen. There was no king.
Yeah, but the next one,
Charles.
Charles, right? So he's the king.
Yeah, but no. But if she was still alive.
Let us know, guys. Do you have a
Yeah.
solution to this?
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
Queen reached 100 years old, who was writing her letter?
Okay.
Because the queen writes the letters, right? Maybe Meghan Markle.
Maybe she's not allowed to get to 100.
Shout out Meghan.
What do you think about that all prime?
Meghan?
Meghan Markle, she's been kicked out.
I think she's a gorgeous
I thought she was so hot on Suits.
Oh,
Yeah,
yum.
I'm gonna be honest. She's a gorgeous looking woman.
We do
but
want you to be honest.
There's a lot of headlines about her which I think are really a little bit they miss the point a
They're a
little
bit
bit.
mean.
Misconstrued.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for her because I couldn't imagine my life being in that much of a spotlight. and
Are you
whatever.
for the royal family or against? Because I know they get some stick, but they also have a lot of passionate supporters.
I'm for them in a traditionalist way. Like, I just appreciate the kind of magic vibe behind a
Yeah.
royal family and like the things they put on and you know the like people love it. And they're meant to be for someone to aspire to, which I think is a little bit outdated.
Yep.
But I don't know. I just like the idea of it. In saying that, I understand. Like, I know it's not an
I understand from an indigenous perspective why. they
Oh,
don't
well,
like
so many
them.
other perspectives. Yeah. And just like people not wanting to pay taxes that go to the royal family.
People just don't want to pay taxes anyway, though. It wouldn't matter if they were a royal family or the government, right?
Exactly, but you want it all dialed in. But so I'm a fan, but I totally understand. I don't know.
I'm just neither. I'm neither. I really don't care that much to care for them or not care for them. Like, I've just got other things I got to deal with in my life.
It's fair play, mate.
What do you think, Ab?
I think Erling Haaland has been absolutely killing it lately, and he is a robot.
He's a freak on FIFA.
Yeah.
He's my favorite
You
player.
reckon?
You didn't like him, but I liked
No,
him.
I did not like him. I thought he was overpriced at 100k, and now he's 400k.
I've still
And I'm
got
like,
him.
What?
I'm an investor.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
What did you buy him at?
150, 160, I think.
Facts, bro.
Yeah,
That's-
barefoot investor.
That's calm.
Literally. And he's a freak in real life, though.
Yeah, he's a freak in real life. It's like, I'm a Man United supporter. You a United supporter?
I'm a United supporter.
Yeah. I was watching that game and I was just depressed AF, bro. It was so tough to see.
I remember I was watching it as well. Watching it at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time, we were texting each other.
Literally. Bro, that kid is a robot.
He's a freak.
He's 2 years younger than me. and he is like the best player in the Premier League.
How depressing is it when you go onto like FIFA and you check their age and they're younger than you?
He's born in 2018. What?
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 Nunes is born in 99.
I know, right?
He's so young.
Yeah.
Poor
But
fella.
he couldn't even lace Haaland's boots, mate.
Well, let's talk about Haaland and what he eats.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is just clickbait titles, like when DK Metcalf was all the rage and people like, he eats candy every day.
Yeah.
It's like
And he
Usain
doesn't do weights.
It's like Usain Bolt having a Macca's meal before every
Yeah.
race or something.
It's like that happened once, bro.
Yeah.
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 People want a reason to
Heat
eat.
97.
Yeah.
4 weeks
What
before.
does Haaland do though?
So they said that he eats heart and liver
did they
of
say
a cow,
Of a cow, yeah.
a grass-fed cow, and they have attributed his crazy diet to his phenomenal success in the Premier League.
It's such an interesting topic because there's so many things in my perspective that goes into an athlete. It's mentals, it's nutrition, it's talent originally, it's, weights program, whatever. But like, I think nutrition is a massive part, and we watched a bit of the Liver King sometimes. I think he's a little bit too far right.
Yeah.
or
I mean,
left.
it's just for content. He's playing a character
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
100%.
But I am implementing a bit of Haaland's diet. I have actually scrapped the supermarket bought meat in some respects, and I'm now buying ribeye from a butcher, and I'm going to see if it makes a difference.
Does it set you back?
Oh, it's much more expensive, but
it depends which butcher you go to though. It can be the same kind of price or around the same price, especially from like a kilo perspective. Like you get more from the butcher.
yeah.
Is yours grass fed?
I don't know, to be honest. I presume it would
Presume
be
it
if
would
I'm
be.
paying like $60 a kilo for
Yeah.
ribeye.
Yeah, it's grass fed.
It looks.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it looks delicious. Every
But
time
I don't know.
make it.
Maybe we should get around eating the hearts and liver. I don't know if that's just disgusting or if there's an edible way to eat
Can you
it.
cook liver?
I wonder if we look into as a group buying in bulk because you can do that and like freezing it.
You guys happy with ribeye?
Yep.
Say less, cousin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we might look into that. If you or anyone in the family want to sponsor this household with some steak, that would be unreal.
And we'll give you mad shout outs.
Mad shout outs.
And a kiss on the lips.
But some other
Yep.
things in that article about what Haaland does is he gets sunlight in his eyes as soon as he wakes up.
Oh, I was talking to Jordan about this. Quite interesting. Very good for you.
Yeah.
Great way to
The
start the day.
AM light exposure. And you know what? Next best thing is I've got in my room those LED lights, and they wake me up at like 6:30 a.m. and it's like bright as possible right in my eyes. I'm like, maybe that's what we need.
It's absolutely
That or
perfect.
the
It wakes
coffee
you up.
machine next to your room.
Exactly.
That'll wake him up.
No, it's a fantastic thing. I think that, changing your diet and looking into those different niche kind of things as well is crazy. He's a Norwegian as well, so they
Yeah.
obviously do things a little bit differently in Norway.
Well, Norway, I'm pretty sure I do have a good Norwegian friend.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe half the year it is light the entire day, right?
Yes, it has like
So
20-hour
it'll
days.
be like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and it'll be bright AF, and
Yep.
then that means the other half of the year there's no sun whatsoever.
So what they do is they have those electric blinds that go up at like 5 a.m. in the morning and then unblack out the room.
It's
which is
crazy,
kinda
and
cool.
like obviously without vitamin D and light exposure, like depression just spikes.
Yeah.
So it's
Haaland
like
is
goes
pretty
into
white as
depression.
well.
That was
Yeah.
me in winter when we
Yeah.
didn't have sun. I was just like, I just need sun. I know, like, I feel like I know exactly what my body needs.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works. I remember when we first moved out and I was having no fruit or veggies and I was just craving fruit. Like, it's like my body just somehow knows. It's like, yeah, no, brother, you need fruit.
Bro, veggies are the ticket.
Dude,
ASAP.
2 and 5, I think. 2 fruit, 5 veg every day, I think is what they say.
Ticketed,
so,
bro.
get the ticket, which is 2 and 5 every day.
Yeah, far out.
Next up on the list, we got Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, okay.
Well, this is your topic, mate, because you're the Russian.
I am Russian, and
You're
people
doing
often
a call
ask
out.
me.
Official.
People often ask me, what are your views on the war? And, it's a bit awkward because I am Russian and I do want to support my country and I don't want to like go against,
Huzzah.
my country. But in my opinion, war is just such a waste of finite resources. I am an
Financial.
economist by background. That is my degree. And I just think you're literally killing people for what good reason? Like, I've seen some of the gruesome footage of like trenches just filled with these young men who have just been decimated by war, and it is the saddest thing because they're probably very bright people. They could be so productive to a society, and they're being wasted to fight for what good reason? I just think that is the sad. Not even from the that person dead perspective, but just like the wasted potential perspective, in my opinion. So I don't know what the rationale behind the war is, but, you know, and what good am I, some privileged white kid from Australia with a Russian heritage, saying this? But I think, Pusey, if you're listening, have a good hard think about it, mate. Because I do
Putin
think...
does listen to
I
this.
think deep down you are a good bloke, all right? And a lot of people might say, but I am willing to look past that. And a lot of people might give me hate for this, but I think deep down you are a good guy. You just, you know, you want to be that patriotic Russian bloke. I think if you stop it now, it's not too late.
It's not too late.
Yeah.
Maybe
it is too late, but please
it.
stop.
It's
We
interesting.
don't like it.
The contrasts in worlds that we're living in terms of like Australia, probably like a big contentious issue is pronouns. Russia, you got a fucking rocket over your head. Do you think they're worrying about pronouns?
I don't know.
Russia?
Like, it's one of those things that sometimes you have to thank your lucky stars and be like, how lucky are we, man?
Yeah, 100%. And just on that, that's why you can't get so, like, Gab's really good at this. Just like, dude, I just don't care about, you know, sometimes I get a bit like, fuck, how am I meant to just identify someone as like a turtle and start calling them that because that's what they want to be known by, you know? Like, that's the world we live in. And Gab's like, yeah, just move on. It's so true.
Just
like,
call them a turtle if they want to be,
yeah,
kind of, because
don't
if,
affect me.
yeah, it doesn't affect you, so you just got to kind of grow up
When
and deal
something
with it.
affects me, I'll care.
But until then,
But until then, you can get...
yeah. Anything else on that?
I just think war is wrong.
Yeah.
Make love, not war. Jason Derulo wants
I just think there's better ways to go about it. Use your words.
Yeah.
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 Sticks and stones.
We got a mailbag question sent in by one of our female followers, which we love.
Go
I
on.
want you to hold this pose for the rest of this episode. And Sarah said, thoughts on how to build a strong platonic male friendship.
Can you define platonic just quickly?
Not rooting.
What does that mean? Kissing?
No kissing,
like
no
you're just
touching,
mates, like
just
friends.
friends.
Like,
So
you,
not
like
even
us.
stage one.
Like,
So
no.
why don't you just say, how do you become friends with... Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah.
Platonic friendship, yeah.
Okay.
So male plus female friendship. So that this is from a girl asking us guys. So it's a good question, and we haven't thought about it.
I wish there was a girl out there who wanted to have a platonic friendship with me.
I just
Not
don't
if
know
she was
what you talk about.
No, like, think about it. If you're attracted to that person, if she's an attractive person, you would struggle.
That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, if they're attractive, I'd want to get to fourth base, kind of thing, home run. But I'm saying, you know, I wish there was, you know, a nice girl out there who really cared for me and just wanted to be a platonic friend with me.
It's a
Nothing
difficult
else.
thing to say. Yeah, can you reread the question?
Yeah,
Can I get a
Can I
definition?
can I get a definition? Don't say it. Don't say it. The king of the Ethiopians.
thoughts on how to build a strong platonic male friendship, like
Strong
from a girl.
platonic male.
All right, let's start off. How would you do it? I think you got to set the grounds.
Bro,
early.
most guys are horny little fuckers, to be
Yeah.
honest. So good luck. But
Yeah, so let's start with.
I think that the most
ground.
honest and like the biggest thing you have to be upfront. You have to say this is not going to go anywhere. It's the same with anything.
But it's a shame she has to say that, to be honest. But like, it's facts.
yeah, but otherwise you're going to be leading the guy on,
Well, it's not her job to like.
yeah, that's true.
It's more.
or
it's
he's
more
leading her on. Like what?
No. It's. I'm just saying it's a shame she has to do this because all men suck.
All men suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that actually.
How do we help this
I'm
woman
kidding.
in distress?
Okay.
I actually don't know.
We have to help
That's
her.
the issue.
We have to help
so,
her.
all right, let's start off with, like, you got to say it early.
Set
Like,
the boundaries.
I don't want anything more than just being friends. I think that's pretty clear.
Set the boundaries, and other things that
But
you
the
have to
thing
do
is,
is
guys
only
will-
see them during the day. Don't see them at night.
That's so
if
true,
you want to
bro.
see, if you're going to see a guy at night, you're thinking, the guy's thinking, oh, maybe she's going to go home with me. Maybe after this dinner, we're going to go home together. Maybe after this yochi, we're going to go home together. But no, you're not. You're only seeing them during the day, and in the day, we're not as male aren't as horny as well.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
so
yeah.
the best time if you're going to catch up with them, would be seeing them during the day.
It's a great point. Yeah, that's really interesting. I feel like it doesn't matter what you do, a guy will almost always have something in the back of their mind. Like,
But then you're never going to be caught in a difficult situation, right? You're never going to be caught in a situation where it's like, oh, do you want to come back to mine?
Yeah,
Like if you go and have a coffee, no one's like, oh, come back to mine kind of thing. You know where you are.
That's a good one.
That's a
So
good one,
if he messages you, Sarah, and says, hey, do you want to go for a drink? You go, hey, how about a coffee?
Did you?
Like that sends.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do you want to go for a drink? No, let's go for a coffee. You got
Yeah,
to set
how
those
about a
boundaries and be very sensible with what you do.
That's sending a message pretty.
Mm.
quick,
Maybe I should
reckon.
stop asking girls to go for a coffee then.
You're sending the wrong vibe.
I'm reverse engineering here.
You know,
You got
I
to take
heard-
them on a date or something, or Yochi.
Yeah, I've done plenty of that, mate.
Not the first rodeo champion.
Unfortunately.
Straight down to the park.
Yeah. I
Unfortunately.
need to go for the Yochi option a bit more. I
Yochi's
think.
ticket, dude.
Yochi's ticket,
So
bro.
good.
Guzman,
Sometimes girls
Guzman
don't get
Gomez
it.
into Yochi.
Nah, you don't want to fucking. She's
Something-
chowing down a big taco.
Bro,
and
the problem is
expensive.
with girls when you take a Yochi, I'm like, I've got some Yochi points, so I'm happy to use them with us.
Sponsored athlete.
And she gets like one kiwi fruit, one strawberry,
Oh,
and
you're doing it
bro,
wrong.
if I take you to Yochi, eat the Yochi.
And
That's why you're
go
there.
chocolate, go sugar.
Get
Yochi's
chocolate.
a dessert. You're not meant
Yeah.
to have kiwis and strawberries.
No, get that shit out, bruh. We're not here to be
Bruh.
healthy. Yeah, hey.
All right, so a little bit of a checklist for Sarah is communication.
Yep.
Prioritize catching up during the day.
Yep.
Do we have anything else for her?
That's it.
That's
Oh,
simple. And never go to each other's house. Never say, "Oh, I'll meet you at yours" or something, or meet you.
It's
Or
tough, isn't it?
I'm
I'm thinking about there's
I
definitely
don't think
platonic
it's-
friendships I've got with girls, but there's a few of them. Like if the opportunity came, I'd definitely
Yeah.
be going for it. to be
nah, I
honest.
don't. I
I'm
had
just
one
gonna be
platonic
straight-
friendship.
Yeah, I know
where-
the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
but I'm just saying like some of them. Like given the opportunity, I'm
Yeah.
100% gonna take it.
You know, actually a really good idea as well. Talk about other or that you're kind of in a situationship with someone else. So then it kind of puts them off the scent that you're not
Yeah,
really.
that's a good
Or
one.
like you're with someone else. So then
I've there's been people that we know where they've been friends with girls, and the girls telling them, "Oh, I've done this and this."
yeah,
the
and
Cluck
that and
Cluck
that.
7000.
yeah. But I
Can
think you just
rub
have to
some
set
sunscreen
that
on my
boundary.
back?
And then the guy's heart is broken
And he's hard as shit. He's got blue
If you-
balls.
yeah, I guess. But you don't want the guy to get jealous, right? You don't
So
want him to
true.
be like, oh, we want
It's
to.
such a weird dynamic, isn't
Dude,
it?
that hurts me seeing mates in that situation
Yeah.
where they're in a platonic friendship, but they don't want it to be platonic.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you can just see them like everything.
Or
this
when
girl
one's
that
with
they're-
someone else and they don't want to be with them, they
They're
want to
looking
be
good,
with the
bruv.
friend
they're,
instead.
they're tanning outside and she's oiled up in a bikini and he's just like seething,
Drooling.
I know exactly what we're talking
rock
about.
hard. Poor bastard. Blown up. All right, that's enough.
Like a
Hopefully
blow of
that
fish.
helps, Sarah. Honestly, to me, it's just too much hard work. If I was a girl, I would just leave men alone.
Yeah, we
It's too,
suck, bro.
it's too much hard work.
Dude,
to be
I
honest.
don't like men.
Yeah.
They're too cute.
Right, the chick. The hole's gonna love this. Let's end on that. Thanks so much for listening, guys. We love you. Bye.